Welcome back to the show, CoastLife fans. We are here at the Lewes Fire Department. I am in their brand new $1.3 million ladder truck, and you will never believe what's about to happen. They're actually going to let me fire this thing up and take it out on the road. I can't believe it.
Yeah, absolutely not. We're not doing that.
I didn't think they were actually going to let me do that, but we are going to get Robbie in here to talk a little bit about what's going on here with the fire department.
Perfect.
All right, we're here in the truck with Lewes Fire Chief Robert Stevens. Robbie, when you guys got this brand new piece of equipment, why was it so important? Why did you need a new truck? What does it do for you guys?
For us, if you look at the city streets of Lewes and actually what's going on the outside, kind of like Gills Neck Road area, then everything out west of Route 1, the developments are getting bigger and the streets are getting smaller. And when we started designing this truck 3 years ago, we had to design it so that way it could actually fit these skinnier, smaller streets that we have that are growing in our district. So for what we had in the past, which was a big bucket truck with big jacks that had it needed a lot of room. It needed a lot of room to get around. Like back in the day, we weren't able to get down 2nd Street, which is what we just passed, without making like a K turn or a 3-point turn with our old ladder truck. So now we have the ability to actually make these sharper, tighter turns more tactically and a lot easier maneuverability-wise for us to get anywhere in the city, if not anywhere in our district.
And as I understand, doing it when you guys did it might have been a pretty good financial decision. It sounds like some of these trucks, the prices are now going up.
Absolutely. So 4 years ago when we were speccing this out, they were giving us a price of about $1.2 million, which seems like a lot of money. But for a ladder truck at that time, it was probably relatively cheap. If we bought the truck now, the way it is, it would cost us about $1.6 million. For the other apparatus that we have, or other apparatus that we see floating around that people are buying, it's actually about $2 million now to buy a ladder apparatus with a bucket or anything else like that on top of it. So we're actually saving a lot of money buying a truck like this, a smaller profile.
What brought you to being a firefighter? You know, what is the thing that really made you sold on the idea, this is what my passion is going to be, this is the way I'm going to take my career? What got you into this?
So, years of family firefighting. My father started when he was young. My grandfather actually started later in life, but he's been a fireman. My great-grandfather was a fireman for Riva Fire Department. He's the president over there as well. What got me really into it was, I mean, when you're 6 years old and what do you do when you see a fire truck go by, you're like, man, I want to ride that fire truck. Well, to me, I was 6 years old and my dad would have me in a car seat in the middle of the fire truck going to calls. So it was one of those things where you're just like, man, this is one of the coolest things in the world. But I could tell you, it's about service to the community. I love the city of Lewes. I've been here my whole entire life, born and raised at BB Hospital. And to give back to this community that's given so much to me, it just means the world. So that's the reason why I do it.
Now, I know we have a while to go until we get to your guys' big fundraiser coming up later in the year in October, but when it comes to raising money for the fire department, how is it that you guys raise money? How do you cover the things that you need, and how can the community help if they want to be making a difference?
Yeah, so we do a lot of grant programs. So there's a lot of grants out there for fire departments, and we have a really squared away grant writer that helps us out with that. On top of that, though, we have a donation program. Right now, the Greater Lewes Foundation is helping us out with this. It's more like a fund drive that we send out twice a year. You'll get a little letter in the mail stating that, hey, this is the Lewes Fire Department, we're asking for funding. This is what we're putting this to. Last year, I know we actually put on there that it was for the ladder truck and trying to just build up the economy for the ladder truck for the Lewes Fire Department. So if you see one of these mailers that come in, even the smallest amount does help us. I can tell you that I don't think the common person understands that when they move here or anything else along those lines, that this is a volunteer fire service. So our donations are actually going down every single year just because I don't think there's enough education out there that states that, hey, we are a volunteer fire service or a combination fire service, and we really do rely on donations because the state's not helping us out that much at all with funding. It clearly comes to, we've already gone to county council a couple times for it, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to ask for more money from the state, but at the same time, we need the donations. I mean, that's the only way we're going to survive, especially in the future from here on out.
And if you're trying to survive, I mean, for the people in the community, you guys are the ones that are showing up. Somebody's house is on fire, some emergency is happening. You want the fire department to be funded.
Absolutely. I actually one of my senior members that I actually look up to as a mentor told me this the other day. Firefighting is completely different than any other source. We don't say no. When you call 911, have you ever heard of a fireman or an ambulance person going, "Yeah, we're not coming to you"? We always show up, and it doesn't matter what you call for. You call for a cat stuck in a tree, you call for your water leaking in your house. We always show up, and that's the one thing that I've always noticed in the fire service, that 911, what's your emergency? Hey, we're going to be there to help you.
Well, Robbie, thank you for showing up for us today. We really appreciate it. Loving getting to roll around in the fire truck. I've never done that before. And we thank you for coming on the show, and hopefully some folks at home will see this, maybe donate, whether it's because of whether it's with money, whether it's they want to be a part of this, but we really do appreciate you showing us around.
Absolutely. Glad I could. It's a fun day. Get to ride in a fire truck.
We're going to take a break now. Don't go anywhere. There's more Coast Life after this.